takes more than guns to kill a man. You think I'm your enemy? I am your enemy. But your enemy won't be gone when you kill me.
Abel Ferrara, the director.
Hey.
How you doing? Yeah, the director of
Good,
Zeros.
good, bro.
Zeros and Ones looks to me like one of these films that's kind of a throwback to adult thrillers that are gritty and realistic and tap into all these kind of things that are actually happening in the world. Obviously at a little bit more heightened, but talk to me about that, about a thriller that adults can go and enjoy.
Well, I mean, I make movies for adults, I'm an adult. So thanks for the compliment. I don't know who else to make a film for.
Well, so this film, I love the fact that you have Ethan Hawke playing twins. Now, one of the characters, the villain, is, I'm assuming, inspired by the Unabomber, right? Can you tell me a little bit about the influence that went into the characters?
The who? Who's the Unabomber?
The Unabomber. Do you remember back in the 90s, there was like this anarchist that was sending bombs by the mail, and he kind of looks the way Ethan Hawke looks as the villain in this movie.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So there are real life anarchist terrorists in the past that kind of look like this villain. That's why I feel that there is a lot of realism to it.
Oh, why do you think he's a villain? It's not really a film about heroes and villains, It's more about zeros and ones.
Well, let's talk about the title. I mean, it seems like you're referencing binary code. Can you tell me a little bit more about, what's that?
Well, that's what the film basically is. It's a digital, there's a lot of digital interaction in it. So, the way we're talking now, it's a film about the pandemic. So it's a film that's, it's about the relationship people have remote.
You mean like the way we're talking right now is being converted by ones and zeros into an audio that comes out of your computer and was having trouble getting out of mine, like that, huh?
Right, exactly. So you got to define what, who it is you're seeing, what it is you're seeing, right? I could be a hologram. I could be somebody else, right? You don't know me. So how do you know I'm Abel? Or how do I know who you are? You know what I mean? Like you said, you're on someone else's computer. That makes you someone else.
Your twin brother was an anarchist.
My brother was a revolutionary. Somebody was up to something. I wanted to be a part of it. He's alive.
Ask help from no one.
Where is he? Cameraman is my brother. He won't last 10 minutes on the street, knowing what he knows. This is a battleground.
Was it touchy making a film like this politically? Right now we're in a very polarized time where people are guessing, well, what do you have a political message? Was that a question that the studios and networks asked you, and kind of like beware? And
yeah, but I don't work for the studios or the networks, so it's like even though this film is being distributed by Lionsgate, they accepted the premise and they accepted the work, my work, the way I see it. So, I got my own questions I have to ask. I have my own political questions, which aren't exactly, might not be the ones you're thinking about. And I'm not worried about, I can't worry about censoring my emotions and my feelings and what I think I need to explore.
You have a certain grittiness to your style of directing. Do you think that there's going to be more hunger for that? After years of kind of all these glossy products coming out from the mainstream. Yeah, there was a hunger for that.
All these overlit, staticky looking. Yeah, I mean, I think the expression. I think all the kids are out there with their phones. They're all exploring what those phones could actually do. And those phones are basically high-end cameras. I think they're exploring the medium, and I think they're using it. The more kids out there, the more people out there doing it and using it and opening their mind to it, I think the more they're gonna, but it's a mindset of experimentation and freedom that makes it not the same, that everyone has their own vision of the world.
And I think that mindset is what keeps you fresh as a director and probably young as a man. Listen, Abel, thank you for hanging out and talking to me, man. I can't wait to see the complete movie.
Thank you, bro.
Great.
Thank you. Be cool.
Your brother can expose everything. have done what is mine to do.
The world is watching what happens here.
It's on. Is he here now?
I would light myself on fire! How come no one is lighting themselves on fire?
Where's my brother?
Oh!
I'm gonna die.